Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Phantasy Star Online. We're heading to the Seabed upper levels at last. This is actually, I believe, my favorite area of the game. It's it's really cool. You'll see. So here we are. It's partially flooded. Well, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? And oh my God, windows! Check it out. And as you can see, we're underwater. It's one of the really cool things about this place. I mean, obviously it's seabed. Of course it's going to be underwater. And I don't know, I really like that. I can't quite explain why. But there are some new enemies. Here are the recons, and then you have the Reco boxes, or Reco boxes. You know, I never really pronounced these out loud. I always kind of just read them and never really thought about how to pronounce them. So I suppose someone will tell me I'm saying it wrong. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, here are the Reco boxes. And you can't, I mean, they're basically like the Monests and Mothmants or whatever they're called from episode 1, where they'll, well, some of them will constantly spawn them, and then, except the difference is that when you destroy the, I guess the nest, when you destroy the box, the enemies themselves, all the ones that box spawned, will die. And then here we have the Dolmolms, which is kind of difficult to say, I'm not going to lie. Actually pretty, not tough, but kind of annoying. Their attack range is longer than you expect. And especially in large groups, they can be real tough. Ooh, here we go. So we have more poison rooms if you'll recall from episode 1, I think I probably saw it a couple times, but there's one poison room in Ruins 3, and I think there are actually a couple or a few of them in this one. Actually, I want to go the other way, because I want to explore the whole map, because why the heck not? Ah, items. Excellent. We're going to switch to the lock gun for this. Yes, I'm aware I can't pick up the Dynamate. I wanted to say Dynamate for some reason, but that doesn't really make any sense, does it? Warning! The automated defense system activated to security level 4 in C-Lab research facility and central control area. Warning! Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay, search the log. Alright, AI Olga. Interesting. And we're gonna wait for that. These security gates are an interesting trap. Now, if you'll recall from the VR areas, we're no longer completely safe in hallways. I mean, you're safe in most hallways, but it does apply here as well that you're not entirely safe. Let me see here.
Iris? Hi, this is Ellie from the lab. This is the upper section of the Seabed facility under Galdeval Island. This is where the research was conducted. The facility structure can be divided into two sections, upper and lower. The same abnormal photon readings found in the underground ruins have been detected in this facility. The density gets higher as you descend into the lower air levels.
Good.
Anyway, you never know what sleeps under the sea, so be careful.
Yes, thanks, Ellie. Double saber. And think.
There aren't any messages.
Oh, so I must have gotten analysis data. Code Alpha. Codes are assigned to each research project in the facility. The codes indicate time period in relation to the overall experiment. Code Alpha indicates projects started in the early stages of research. The alpha level projects range from technology development to biological research. There's also a project to develop machines called Recon and Reco Box. These are miniature patrol and reconnaissance devices. Kind of cute. Oh, oops, it's Ellie saying this. I'm still not going to do her voice. Sorry. Let's see. There's also a seabed version of the search and capture unit on the surface. Zoa-type and Zella-type. The basic equipment is the same, but these have a freezing device. Brr. And, oopsie. Beta. Code beta indicates project started midway through the experiment. We found 2 projects in the facility with beta test codes. These are, we call them Dolmom and Dolmdarl. Dolmolm. That's weird to say. Mutant life form, also known as Altered Beast. These creatures have really long arms, giving them a long attack range. So you must be careful to keep your distance. The data also mentions more evolved ones with special abilities. There are many things still unknown about this creature, so be careful. And finally, code Gamma. I'm sorry. Okay, fine then. Okay, so here is the room that had the poison in it before. Had you not disabled it, then we'd be constantly losing health while here, and that can be kind of a problem. So here's the strategy with these. Okay, so here's the new robots. Unlike the Xenos, the robots in the other area, these guys have a perfected camouflage, as you can see. And it can be, when you don't... I guess you could say it's not quite perfect, because as long as you're on a reflective surface, like this floor here, you can see the reflection. And when they attack, their cloak does fade a bit. Sort of like, I guess if you've played Halo Reach, the cloak in that, where when you move it sort of starts to fade. It's like that. Except they can move just fine, it's just when they attack. Okay. Now, typically, the recons and the reco boxes aren't included in the locking mechanism, I should say. So, a lot of times, as you can see, the door will open when they're not around. However, they do drop items, and you do get experience from them. You don't get experience from the ones that are destroyed just from destroying the box, though, so it's sort of like a combination of the Maw Nests and the... what were they called? The dub chicks, that's it, from the mines. Let's go. Oh, okay, let's wait, and then let's go that way. It's just more stuff. Oh, I picked up a sword. That's kind of useful. Not for killing enemies, mind you, just for opening the boxes. You know what this game... I mean, this place in particular reminds me of is Atlantis. And, that... Not the whole Sunken City legend. I shouldn't have done that. But rather Stargate Atlantis, the TV show. I know it's kind of silly, but I was just watching some episodes from that show. Oopsie. Dang it, it's not what I wanted. And yeah, this place kind of reminds me. I mean, the architecture is a little bit similar. Okay, let's see. Now you can actually see a bit of a glitch there, as you can see doors out in the middle of the ocean. That's because, I mean, we should be seeing, more of the facility by looking out these windows. But, I don't know, for some reason, the way the game's coded, it's a little silly. I like having the windows, but almost kind of wish they hadn't included them, given the circumstances. Oh well. And here we go. See, we're in a hallway, and here are the enemies. But, I mean, obviously, they're not going to be like this all the time. Sometimes you'll have enemies spawn in on you, and that's not fun. Nope, still need that out. This is a cool room. I like this. You kind of get to look out at the sea floor. Not a safe room, mind you, but a cool one. This is one of those rooms that you'll always see. At least I think. I don't know. I still haven't... This is my favorite area of Episode 2, and even then I still haven't played it as much. Ah, crap. And... Oh no, my weapon is still equipped. Okay. Oh, crap. So if we're close enough to the window, we can see them just fine. But if you're far away like that and you're not on the floor, obviously you don't know where they are. So anytime you encounter these guys, you always want to be sure to... Oh, crap. Oh, he's dropping in. I was worried he was gonna... Oh, dang it. Freaking son of a... It's not... Oh, come on, dang it. You really don't have to worry about finding these guys. I mean, any room they put them in, they're all gonna have a reflective surface somewhere you can sort of stay close to. Ah, there he is. You see him hanging from the ceiling. I do wish you would stop that, though. This game is neat. Okay. Guess I'm gonna go this way and see what's over here. I mean, it's just, I really like the corridors and everything. Ah, jeez. Oh man, I like this place, but it's really confusing. Oh hey, a shower. Cool. At least it can be. Let's see. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to backtrack to that area, but let's see where this goes. Because probably, yeah. Okay, so we'd be crap. Okay, we gotta go hit that switch. I'm a little torn on what to do about quests. I can potentially record the quests that I can't show on this version of the game because I don't have them downloaded, because I was never able to connect my GameCube to the internet. I had a friend who could, but alas, I couldn't. But I do have, I mean, there are the third-party servers I can play on. The problem is that for some reason, it'd be the Blue Burst version of the game I was playing, and there are, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just limited to one spot in episode 1, but I'm not positive. There are some spots where there are missing textures, and the one that I know for sure is the Dorole fight. For some reason, in this version of the game and on the Dreamcast version, there's like an orange floor you kind of stand on. That floor, that texture is missing from Blue Burst, and I don't know if it was always missing from Blue Burst. Like, I don't know if it's because I never played on the official servers that's not showing up, or if that, or what the deal is, but. So I don't know if there are any other missing textures, but I can probably do the quests there. The thing is, like I said, there's some episode 1 quests that I'm thinking I might do on my version of Maria for this game, but I don't know. I mean, I don't have them unlocked on my other Iris, so I'd have to go and play through them all again. I don't know if I want to do that. Anyway.
Yes, this is the lab.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Analysis data gamma? Nope. Message log. Hey, message 1. There's something strange about the air flowing through the facility. It seems that Dr. Osto's test subject has escaped. Rumor has it that it's infiltrated the ducts in the tunnels. Once there, it injected the factor into native animals and vegetation, causing the mutations. The island's control AI has also been infiltrated. In the tunnels, not only are the creatures mutating, but the affected machinery is going out of control. It's only a matter of time until the central dome is affected. Yet, despite it all, Osto is preparing to begin the final stage of his experiment. Escaped subject and artificial life forms in the Seabed's cage. They were only part of the experimental phase. Everything is going as planned. All this outrage will be forgotten when the experiment succeeds. They're planning to create the substance that makes the sublife forms with their own hands. There's one difference though. They're using a human core in hopes of being able to control it. In other words, they're trying to make controllable bioweapons based on it. What outcome could possibly be? What could the outcome possibly be, basing their experiment on something I know they cannot control, let alone even understand? How could Dr. Osto even think of creating an experiment like this? No. He must have a good reason for trying this. He must. Yeah. Poor Floen. Basically, it seems like it's sort of it seems like the story is sort of a this is why you can't let scientists just keep experimenting and doing doing whatever they want. You have to sort of, because I mean there are people who are like that who will just keep going regardless of the dangers and what could happen. And, they just want to see if their experiment will work. Which is why we have things like regulations and stuff, saying, oh, you can't do stem cell research or that kind of stuff. Things that are immoral or, starting to go too far. Ah, crap. I hate it when they do that. Yeah, they have the ability to sort of encase you in this barrier. Kind of sucks. Though not too much of an issue, obviously. But yeah. Oh, yeah, see it in the reflection? See, they try to trick you. You can't see it normally. You would try to just run right by it, but nope, it's there. Oh, good thing he missed with that. Okay, that's one. And you are right there. And I was too slow. Okay, let's see. What else is there? More dull molds. I never actually noticed that's how it was spelled until I started doing this playthrough. It's kind of silly, the things you notice. Oh. Ah, see, there he is. But, thankfully, we have this water here to reveal his position. Oh, cool. And since I have my photon blast, kind of saved me from taking a hit. Hopefully I can find a nice big group of enemies to burn it on. Let's try this way, I guess. Might as well. Not what I was hoping for. I'll save it. I go back and forth on whether or not to save stuff like Photon Blast, because there are times where if you save it, you try to save it too long, you could have gotten another one in the time you spent saving the current one, you know? And that's why... Oh, this thing. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna burn it. This guy is annoying as hell. Pretty tough to defeat, actually. And as a matter of fact, quite similar to an enemy found in... Well, a group of enemies, really, found in Phantasy Star Universe. And unfortunately, quite strong. Alright, there we go. So we have a whole new array of options here. It can be tough to know where to go sometimes, especially on this map. I mean, there are just so many places. Oh, these guys. They're a new version of the Aqua guys found in the mines. Only much more annoying because unlike the Aqua guys, they don't phase right through you when they're going around. They hit you. And I thought there was another one. Did I kill that one already? I must have, but I don't... Ow! Damn it. Oh crap, I meant to stop like 6 minutes ago. Okay, well, this will be a bit of a long part, but on the bright side, it means I get to cut out traveling back. So I'll see you guys next time when I get back to where I was, and we can continue exploring the seabed, which is still a pretty awesome area. See you later, folks.